Hey, it was NFL Textbook now 1 here, and today 12-19 should be the start of what might be in that 12-19 pack with the Steelers logo in the bottom left corner. So I'll show you guys that pack opening sometime today, but for right now, I want to go to the trade block and just look at the collectibles and see if we can guess what cards might be inside. So let's check it out. So if you guys watched my Frozen Tundra pack opening, you know I pulled this collectible. It is a gold bag with the San Francisco 49ers on it. So that's a huge hint. This basically screams 49ers, and the only logical conclusion I can come up with is this collectible might be the Deion Sanders wide receiver, and I think I might put the list up on the left side of the screen so you guys can see the list I'm looking at, but I think this collectible represents Deion Sanders wide receiver. Now, I could be wrong. Like, don't take my word for it, but that is the only player on that list that makes sense. So if you guys got this collectible and you want that Deion Sanders wide receiver, you probably want to keep. If you guys don't, maybe want to trade for something else, but that is my guess, and if you think I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comment section below. Now, this one right here is kind of cool. This one pretty much is a huge hint, and I'm going to just go out on a limb and say this collectible is Russell Wilson because they have a wide receiver, Russell Wilson, and I'm going to assume that this is it just because, like, he wears number 3. The Seahawks color are blue, green, and I guess white. So, like, I'm willing to bet that this card right here is Russell Wilson wide receiver. Now, the attributes on the Madden mobile app, I'm not too sure if they're going to be accurate, but he looked pretty nice. He had good catching, he had good speed, and other than that, like, he's very, very short, 5'10", I think, but that's pretty good for a slot receiver. So I would say this right here is probably going to be Russell Wilson 9 times out of 10. So later on today, you guys should see me open up this collectible right here, and I'm pretty sure this is a common collectible, and there are 2 Steelers this possibly could be, right? There's supposed to be a quarterback, Antonio Brown, and I think that might be the first out-of-position player to drop because that was the one they showcased in the blog. Now, there also is a Jack Lambert, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be out of this collectible. Like, there are 2 Steelers bags, right? There's another one I want to show you guys very soon, but I think this one might be the Antonio Brown quarterback, which is not a bad card. He's pretty much better than Cam Newton right now, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you guys got this one, this is going to be that quarterback Antonio Brown. This collectible just screams Julio Jones. It screams Julio Jones, free safety, strong safety, but I'm not sure because there is another image that has a Alabama whole size shape imprinted on the side. So, and Julio Jones played at Alabama, so and he's from Foley, Alabama as well, or Quintor's Jones, as some of you guys know him as. So I'm not sure, but I want to bet that this one is Julio Jones. So if you guys want Julio Jones, try to get this collectible. Here is another one that has the Raiders logo over it, and this year the Raiders have 3 players that potentially could be a part of this. You got the Bo Jackson, which everybody wants, but I don't think it's going to be this collectible right here because this one's very common. You have the George Blanda kicker and the tight end Donald Penn. So I'm going to lean towards saying this collectible is a representation for the Donald Penn or the George Blanda. And I don't think it's Bo Jackson. I'm confident to say that I don't think this collectible is Bo Jackson just because I'm seeing a lot of it. I showed this one earlier, and this looks to be the Madden 25 throwback pack, but I'm not too sure because it's limited. So did they not want to give everybody a throwback pack with this promo, or they wanted to limit it to 500? It's kind of confusing to me. I don't think this is going to hold a legend. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident to say I don't think this one's going to hold a legend just because that logo is right there. But if you got, I'm not too sure. Will these packs go away? I got to figure that out because, like, if that's the case, I will hold on to these packs until later on because I do believe they're going to be dropping new throwback players into the game probably after the regular season. So I will try to hold on to this pack as long as I can because I will want a chance to pull some of the fresh new content. But that's just my opinion. But this looks to be like it'll be a Madden 25 throwback pack, and unfortunately, this is one of the packs I'll probably never get because it is limited. Here is that collectible I mentioned earlier that could be Julio Jones as well, and I think this one might be Julio Jones now just because I talked myself into it. I think that Falcons one might be Devin Hester. I forgot he had a card, even though I got the list on the side of the screen. I wasn't paying attention at all. And out of all the legends, Bo Jackson, Deacon Jones, Jack Lambert, none of those guys are from Alabama. None of them are from Alabama at all. So the only person from Alabama on this list that I looked was Julio Jones. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to correct me because I didn't check everybody. I just checked Julio Jones. I know that man's from Foley, Alabama. and he has a weird name, Quintorris Lopez-Jones. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this one might be Julio Jones, and the other Falcons image might be cornerback Devin Hester. This next one's really intriguing. There are a couple ones actually that are really intriguing, and this one right here, it's kind of cool because this one could be Jack Lambert or it could be Clay Matthews. I'm thinking those two just because of the color scheme. I could be far off, but based off the yellow, both those guys play for teams that have a lot of yellow in the color, and I think this one might be one of those two. So if you guys got this collectible, I probably wouldn't trade it just because I think the possibility of pulling one of those two great cards will be super high. So I will hold on to this collectible if you guys got it, and hopefully I can get it sometime soon. Here is another Raiders one, and this one very well could be the George Blanda or the Donald Penn, but I'm going to lean towards Bo Jackson just because it comes out Saturday, and when do legends drop? Saturday. Now, I could be just making things up. Like, this one could be the kicker. You guys might get mad at me for buying or trying to trade for this one, but I'm just going based off what I'm guessing. Like, this is all guesses. Everybody watching this right now, I'm just guessing and I'm just talking. I'm trying to figure out, talk things through it myself. I'll probably talk to Vick later on to discuss this further to get more ideas about what this stuff possibly could be. But just looking at this and the date, it being Raiders, it coming out Saturday, this one just screams Bo Jackson. Even though it very well could be Donald Penn or George Blanda, this one to me just screams Bo Jackson. So you might have just seen a huge cut in the video, plus a huge change in my coins and my overall. Never mind that. I was talking to Vick HD about what this collectible potentially could be, and he had some good ideas, and I'm pretty confident in saying that he's correct. So if you guys look at the ornament, the damn red ball right there, right? I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. You see a B in the shine. This is probably gonna be a badge. Don't get this one. Like, if you guys get this one, try to trade this B, because like I don't really think that is a good one to get. But anyway, that one right there is gonna be one I don't really want to mess with, because badges, at least right now for me, are awful. So if you guys pull this one, I would try to trade this one immediately. This one right here is the flashback one. So if you guys pull this one, you can either be in for a huge surprise or a Alex Smith, like, or Carson Palmer, or who else is cheap, or Josh Cribbs. But this one might be one of the more rare ones. So if you guys do get this one, I will hold on to it, and I will just hold on to the pack until after they come out with newer flashbacks, because like I keep saying, I do think after the regular season, you will see more flashback cards added to that set. So I will hold on to that unless you guys think you can pull Ed Reed or pull Charles Woodson. Just hang on to it till they drop new content, then pull it. That's my idea, or my advice I should give you guys. And this last one, this one might be very hard to see, but again, talking to Victionary, this one is probably going to be William Perry. If you guys look closely, and I'll probably, of course, put a picture so you guys can see. If you zoom in on the ribbon, you see a Bears logo, and I'm kind of confused by why would they limit William Perry, because last year he was super cheese because you could track anybody in that game with anybody. So he was amazing because of that reason. But this year, I mean, Eddie Lacy is a beast, but he's still not unstoppable. I feel like William Perry is going to be a gimmick card that people might use, but he's not going to be a card people use every single down, because strong backs in this game aren't that great. But it's not about that. This is about this collectible being William Perry. I don't think it's going to be Devin Hester cornerback. Like, it very well could be a Devin Hester cornerback, because he did play cornerback for the Bears before he transitioned to wide receiver. But the fact that it's limited, I'm going to assume is William Perry. But hey, I could be wrong, and Vick could be wrong. If it's wrong, blame him, don't blame me. I'm just a messenger. He was too afraid to give you guys a video discussing it. I'm not. So this one has the high probability of being William Perry and the slight chance of being Devin Hester. And those are my guesses. I could be very, very wrong, or I could be very, very right, or I could be somewhere in the middle. If you guys disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below why and which collectible you guys think is which, because I like hearing your guys' opinions. Some of you guys are much smarter than me, and you can decipher things faster than I can. I remember month 13, they came out with hints for position collections. I had no clue what they were, but a lot of you guys in the comment section below went to town. You figured it out, and you let us know what it was to prepare for it the next day. So if you guys know for a fact, you guys have any idea what this thing could be, that I haven't even touched on, let me know. I'll appreciate it very, very much. And happy holidays to those that are participating in this MUT promo. I will try to bring you guys a daily. I'm trying. I might get my friends involved. I had to get my friends involved. Let me get their collect because I can do a pack opening for you guys. But I'm going to try to bring you guys a daily holiday pack opening. And hopefully we get some good luck. Because last year you guys enjoyed that a lot. So hopefully this year we can continue that luck and get some good pulls. I'm the Texas Boy. And I'll catch y'all mother bleepers later. Peace.